Hi, my name is Rachel Newman, Presidential Diamond with It Works, and I'm making this quick video because I think, especially for newer people, once you get the wrap on the belly and you have 45 minutes with the person, then your struggle is, okay, how do I close them as a loyal customer? I often hear, well, they just weren't interested in being a loyal customer. They weren't interested in that. And when I am wrapping somebody and talking through the party pad, most often they do want to either join the loyal customer program or the distributor program. So I started to think about what are some of the things that I'm saying and doing that perhaps you might be missing. So I thought a little bit about the way that I say things and some of the things that I do, and just kind of shortlisted it to what I think will help you. So I'm going to talk about those things that I'm doing right now. So you've wrapped them, you took your before pictures, you put the wrap on their belly, now you've got 45 minutes of their time, and that's when you pull out your party pad, right? And of course, print out the notes that are in your Documents eSuite section, stick them in and just read it. It really does need to be just that simple. I'm not going to talk through the entire thing, just a couple things that I think really affect the results that I'm getting. So on this page I take the time to talk a lot about results that people are getting and the way people that I know have changed their bodies and their lives and the way they feel about themselves with our products. And I think that has people connect with that, and once you connect with them at that point, they're more on board with you. And so for example, I'll talk about Amanda Reese. Now she's got a great story as far as a product testimony, because in this picture, here she is, right here, she's in a rut. She can't get out of the bad habits that she's in. She'll change her diet and live a little better, make the better choices for a couple weeks, and then she doesn't see the changes happening in her body, and that's disheartening. And it's so frustrating, and she wants to give up. And when I say this, the person sat with me is like nodding, and they're, yes, that's so true. They relate to that. And this gives them hope that our products can help them get out of that place that they're in. So then I say, you know what? After just 6 wraps and not changing her diet or exercise, look at what happened. Look at that huge change in her body. And isn't it so much easier to pick up an apple rather than a candy bar when you look in the mirror and you like what you see, when you feel good about how you look? It's so much easier to stick to those healthy lifestyle changes. And at this point, when she saw these changes happening in her body, you know what? She's motivated now. She's inspired. She doesn't want those results to go away. She wants those results to keep happening. So what does she do? Now she's making the lifestyle changes. She's got the confidence to go join a gym. She never had the confidence to even walk in a gym before. She's shopping for clothes in her own closet, wearing clothes that she hasn't been able to wear for years. And that's such a compelling story because so many people relate to that. We've all got our skinny clothes in the closet that, they don't fit anymore, right? And they want to get back into those clothes, and they can relate to that feeling. And then I'll share, you know what, she was inspired at that point. She joined a gym, she stuck to those lifestyle changes, and she added in a few of our supplements, and look what she did. 19 wraps and sticking with those lifestyle changes that she could never have stuck with before because she couldn't get out of the rut. She could not get over the hump. And it's such a huge change in her body. She feels amazing now. And that's what people want. They want to feel amazing. So talk about those experiences that other people have had with our products. And if you're newer and you're just getting started in this and you don't have all of those testimonies to hand just yet, well then borrow mine. Talk to your upline, find success stories that you can share. It might not be your friend or your mom, but you can say it's my friend's mom, or this is my sponsor's friend, whatever the connection is. Borrow those success stories until you've built your own. And then of course start building your own success story, become a product of the product. So this page, I use this and I use my all my photos that I've got stored here, and I talk a lot about the impact that those products have had on other people's lives. So that's one thing. The next page, I don't spend a lot of time on this page. I spend a decent amount of time on this one just because, you know, people, they will spend money, even when money is tight. People will spend the money, they'll find the money, they'll take it from the grocery budget to feel better about themselves. I've spoken to so many people who told me that they were waiting for their tax money to go get liposuction or go get a tummy tuck. And when I tell them, for a fraction of what you would have spent on that, just take a fraction of it and wrap yourself silly, you'll see huge changes in your whole body. Save yourself all that much money. This is so much more affordable. It's so much safer. I mean, who really wants to go under the knife and get cut? They really don't, but they just want to look and feel better. People are out there, they're desperate, and we, you know, our products give them a way to reach those goals and feel better without those extreme measures and the price tag. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about that. You can look in your eSuites and get some more information on how to talk about that part. But the loyal customer page here, here's where we're going to talk to them about what our loyal customer program looks like. So this is how I do it. First of all, I introduce the fact that our customers, they can pay retail. They can pay a higher price and just buy one thing one time. But really nobody does that. What most people do is the loyal customer program. And I think the reason that they do that is because there's at least 3 products that they want to try, usually. Or they know that they need it, probably going to want to try it, at least 2 boxes of wraps or more, something like that. And our loyal customer program is, it allows them to buy direct from the company at wholesale price. Just like Costco, Sam's Club, you know, people are familiar with those things. And so we offer that same kind of thing. You can buy at wholesale price and just for a $50 fee. But you know what? Most people don't even pay that fee because we have this awesome deal where the company will waive that $50 fee if they agree to purchase one thing a month for 3 months. It's very low commitment. It's very flexible. In fact, their orders can be for something different each time if they wanted. And they have complete control over what comes to them in their order and when in the month it comes to them. How cool is that, to be able to tell your customer that they have complete control? I tend to steer away from the word auto ship just because most people at some point have had a bad experience with an auto ship program and they think that they're going to have products shipped to them for forever and ever and they'll have no control over it and they're going to have a closet full of all this product and, you know, their cards can be charged every month forever and ever. And to let them know, you know, it's really low commitment. It's very flexible. You have control. And if you decide after that 3rd month that you don't want anything else, well, that's okay. You just call the number and they pick right up. No automated systems that you're going to get lost in. They pick right up and you can simply cancel your shipments with no penalty. And if you decide a few months later, years later, whenever it is, that you actually do want some more products, well, then you can still get those discounted prices. You're a wholesale customer for life. It's a great deal. So then I'll start to talk a little bit about the products. What they did here, of course, you can purchase anything a la carte individually if you wish. What we've done here is group some of our most popular products together in these bundles. And this actually takes the product price below wholesale. Even better deal. Now my favorite pack here, we've nicknamed these the weight loss package, the tighten and tone package, and the dip your toe in the water package. My favorite package is the Fit Pack. Now the reason is it's a month's supply of products that work together as a system for maximum weight loss and health goals. Now oftentimes I have people sitting in front of me and they've got a lot of weight to lose and they really want to get there quickly. Who doesn't, right? And I think this really is most effective package for them to achieve their goals. And I'm going to tell them about each of these products and what they do. The way that I do that is I've printed off in my eSuites the product information sheet for every single product in the Fit Pack right there. So the first product, I'm going to tell them about ProFit Shake. Now, what I love about this ProFit Shake is I throw a scoop of this in the blender with some berries and almond milk in the morning, replace my breakfast with it, and it gives me protein, a lot of nutrients, like all the stuff that my body needs to be set up for the day. And I find when I'm taking this in the morning that I'm not hungry mid-morning, I'm not getting that crash. I'm giving my body the right dose of protein and nutrients without a high amount of fat and carbs and calories. And when you put the right thing in your body first thing in the day, don't you find that you're making better choices throughout the day? I do. So personally, I love the ProFit Shake, and I kind of think that it tastes like a Wendy's Frosty if they made a berry Frosty the way that I make it. The second product in this package is your wraps, of course. Month's supply of wraps if you wrap once a week. Make Sundays your wrap day. Sunday wrap day. And then the next product, here we go, the Defining Gel. Now, I love my Defining Gel. I use it twice a day on my hips, my thighs, my belly. But what I love about this is, and you'll probably find this a lot when you share this with somebody and they're like, oh my goodness, well, can you just wrap me from head to toe right now? Just like wrap everything and fix everything. Well, we know that we can only pick one body part at a time, and we do a full treatment, which is 4 wraps. And we're going to do that on probably the belly first. Most people go for the belly. Now, if you want to work on your arms and your thighs at the same time, the good news is that you can. You can start the process by using the Defining Gel there twice a day for the month. And what you'll find is that once you're done wrapping that first area and you move on to your thighs after you've been using the gel, is you've prepped the area and your results are going to happen quicker. So I love the Defining Gel for that. And you'll notice what I've done here on these sheets that I printed off my documents section is I wrote the retail price in big red letters here, letters, numbers, whatever. And now as you're flipping through each of these and showing this to your customer as you're going through, they're doing a mental calculation of all those numbers and they're thinking, well, I can't afford that. That's a lot. They're up there in the hundreds now. So when you come to offer them the loyal customer deal on that, huge saving. They're doing that math in their head, and they can see how good of a deal it is. Next product, the greens. Love the greens. This is actually our second best-selling product. It is a powdered supplement that you can add to juice or water. 2 tiny scoops about the size of the tip of my pinky in juice or water gives you 8 servings of organic fruit and vegetables. I think that's just incredible, because are we really getting all the nutrients that we need from our food? No, not anymore. That's why we're so sick as a society. Incredible health benefits. And can you buy 8 servings of organic fruit and vegetables for a month for these kind of prices? No. So the greens, do that once a day. And then of course the fat fighter to finish. Twice a day after your 2 heaviest meals, take 2 pills. It's going to help block some of the fat and the carbs from what you ate. So all of those products work together for maximum weight loss and health in the Fit Pack here. Retail on that would be $299, and that loyal customer price of $179, savings of $120. Huge savings there. Then the Skinny Pack, you know, if you're not looking to spend this kind of money, or you don't have such great weight loss goals, then perhaps the Skinny Pack is for you. You get your wraps, Defining Gel, and the Fat Fighter, and your savings of $80 by becoming a loyal customer. Only $109 for the Skinny Pack. So that's how I talk about the loyal customer program. And then if somebody's still stuck on retail and they just want to buy 1 box of wraps for $99, I let them in on the fact that, okay, if you did that for $99, look at it this way. If you did your first order for $59 box of wraps, and let's say worst case scenario, you just decided the wraps weren't for you, your second and third orders could be simply for the Fat Fighter, which is our lowest priced item, $23. And if your wraps were your first order, Fat Fighter's your second order, and Fat Fighter's your third order, you spent just about the same as buying one box of wraps at retail, but you had product to show for it. It's a no-brainer, right? Let me just check, was there anything else that I wanted to add? Got my notes here. I think that's it. And if at that point anybody says, you know, I really want it, but I can't afford it, I have a smile on my face. I'm like, great. Well, let me show you how you can afford it, because the whole reason I joined this business initially was just because I wanted to wrap my thighs and I couldn't afford it. And I figured, you know what? I am excited about this product and I want it. I figure most people probably feel the same way. I'm a fairly normal kind of girl. And, you know, I know there'll be a handful of people at least who will want to buy this from me. So I'll just, you know, I'll take the leap, $99. You know, stole that money from the grocery budget, really didn't have it. And that's why I joined the business. I figured if I could just make enough money to buy the product for myself and cover those costs, then it was okay. And it's just been life-changing for us. So perhaps you want to take a look at the income side of this. It's a fun, simple business. And at that point, I flip over to this side of the book. But that's a whole nother video. And I hope this is helpful to you. Try implementing a couple of those things that I talked about. Ask your customers, ask that person that's got a wrap on their belly and sitting with you, ask them about what are they struggling with, what are their goals, and that'll give you the opportunity to really connect with them and hopefully offer them a solution through our products and the Loyal Customer Program. Good luck.